back to my channel. Today we have just a pretty calm, slow morning, so I figured why not show people my low cortisol mornings / evenings. I've been on TikTok recently and you're like, TikTok, really? Yes, I've seen a lot of things on lowering your cortisol levels and what that can do for you. And I've also I've been reading a book about it as well. So I said, why not give it a try? Let's try to implement a few things and see if it makes a difference in my life. It's just small things here and there that I've kind of put into my morning and evening routines, and yeah, they aren't the easiest. They're simple and straightforward, but they're actually kind of hard to do. So I'm gonna go over those with you, but first I'm gonna make my morning breakfast and then take my morning walk. Let's make breakfast. I'm just making my usual scrambled eggs and like a breakfast muffin. And that's what I eat, just a small, simple breakfast. I am so hungry, so I'm gonna eat breakfast and then go take a walk. But this is typically what I have for breakfast: just eggs, one of these muffins, or avocado toast, it just depends. And then a fruit of some sort. Sometimes it's bananas, sometimes it's blueberries. It just depends what we have at the house. And then of course I have a glass of our fresh squeezed orange juice. Yes, you heard that right. We make our own orange juice here. If you guys want to see how we make our orange juice, I actually did a video on it and I will put it at the end of this video on the end screen. So it's walk time. I'm back. I have my coffee. I did most of my morning routine, which you kind of see in this video. But I just wanted to chit chat about all the things that I have implemented into my routines morning and night that are supposed to be helping my cortisol levels. A little backstory on cortisol. If you don't know what it is, just a very brief overview. It is the main stress hormone in your body. So having too much of that can cause things like inflammation, acne goes along with inflammation, and hair thinning. It can also throw like your sleep regulation off. Your body essentially is kind of like always in fight or flight mode, so you're not able to relax if you have high cortisol levels. So looking into that, just all the things surrounding it, I wanted to give this a try and just see if I notice a little bit of a difference in anything. It's also good, just any of these things that I'm doing are also just good overall for like mental health. So I was like, why not? Let's just give it a try. But things I've been trying to do, and you can see from my morning routine, when I first wake up in the morning, things that I do are drink lots of water. I think there's a set amount, but because I never did it before, I want to put things in place in a smaller way instead of just go like full force. Like when I wake up, I have to drink a gallon of water. That is not achievable for me because I've never done it before, so I'm starting small. Another thing that's big with your cortisol levels that I read in my book is your circadian rhythm. So in the morning when you wake up, as soon as you get out of bed, you want to open your blinds so that you can show your body sunlight and show that it's a daytime. Same thing at nighttime. You want to go to bed in a dark room. You don't have your TV on, you don't have your electronics on, things like that, because that's gonna throw your circadian rhythm off. Other things that I do in the morning are, for one, I won't get on my phone for at least an hour after I wake up. And I will not get on my phone for an hour, for the last hour before I go to bed. I will put my phone down, I won't get on it. Another thing that I will not do in the morning is caffeine 90 minutes, like before 90 minutes after I wake up. I had to think about that. So like I just made my morning coffee, and I love coffee, and I know there are so many people out there that rely on caffeine in the morning, especially if you have kids and you can't get adequate amount of sleep. So that is always a very hard one. I will tell you, it's hardest on the days that I work, but I still try to maintain it as much as I can. And sometimes that means drinking a little bit of a watered down iced coffee, because I always take my coffee to work with me. So 90 minutes from the time I wake up to the time I drink coffee. Another thing that goes along with drinking my caffeine, I always make sure I eat before I have any caffeine. After all of that, typically before my coffee in the morning, I still have a little bit of time. I usually like to take a morning walk. Hear me out on this, and my husband's heard me say it a million times, but nature heals. I like to take a morning walk, and you want low impact. Low impact gets your body moving, but doesn't stress it out. I always try to do it outside if I can, depending on the weather, but if I wake up early enough, especially in the summertime, like it's gonna be cool enough to go take a walk, at least where I live. So I'll take a walk. Now, I know you saw me have earbuds in when I came back from my walk or when I left. I don't actually have anything playing on those. You're wondering why I even had them in. I actually put them in, and this is, I don't know, kind of bad, but you should let me know in the comments if you do this too, because I have a friend that does it, and she was like, yeah, I literally do it for that reason, but I put earbuds in and don't put anything on because I'm taking my morning walk and I want to hear like the sounds of nature. Like it's calming. You want to hear the wind rustle the leaves. You want to hear the birds, just all the things that are going on outside. You want to hear that. But at least in my neighborhood, a lot of people take walks in the morning, and I love my neighbors. I do, I promise. But when I am trying to just take my morning walk and relax, I don't want to have a full-blown conversation. And so I will put earbuds in so that it appears as if I'm listening to an audiobook or music, so that maybe I'll wave at someone, but like we're not going to stop and have a whole conversation. And I'm sorry if any of my neighbors ever watch this video. I do enjoy talking to people. It's just in the morning when it's my me time and I just want to relax and listen to the sounds of nature. I don't want to stop and have like a 20-minute conversation, because then I'm not achieving what I'm going for. So I will put earbuds in. That's a little tip for you guys too, if you don't know what to do. I put earbuds in, I don't put anything on them. Like, I'm not listening to anything, I just have earbuds in. So in the morning, that's what I do. And then throughout the day, I just try to drink water. And then I usually do an actual workout later on in the day. Just in the evening time, like I said, I wind down. I won't get on my phone for the last hour before going to bed. And then I will make sure I'm sleeping in a dark room. So I won't sleep with the TV on or like lights on in the room. And that's pretty much what I've been doing to help lower my cortisol levels. I definitely have felt quite level-headed. I feel a little bit less stressed. Honestly, the biggest part to that is getting off my phone. And I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but they'll get on TikTok or Instagram and they'll just scroll for hours. You don't even know you're doing it. It's so innocent. You just get on your phone to look at one thing, and next thing you know, you're like 100 videos deep on TikTok and you've wasted hours away. And I just personally don't feel productive, and not feeling productive to me also stresses me out. So by implementing some of these things, like getting off my phone, I've noticed a big difference in kind of like how I feel overall. Now, if you're not doing any of this, I recommend just slowly implementing things in, like one at a time. Don't just go all in and be like, I'm just doing this. That might throw you off a little bit, and it'll be very hard and not as achievable as it would have been if you would have just slowly implemented things one at a time. I highly recommend you try these things. I've been trying them, and like I said, I do feel healthier, I do feel more productive, and overall my mental health, I feel a lot more level-headed. You guys should give it a try. If you do, let me know in the comment section down below. Honestly, let me know if you have been doing this or if you've thought about doing this. I would love to hear your feedback. But if you like this video today, please give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel so you don't miss future videos. And I'm gonna drink the rest of my coffee now because I didn't even touch it, but that's okay. I need to stir it up. Let me give it a little taste test before we go. Ten out of 10. But I will see you next time, and I hope you guys all have a great rest of your week. See you later.